Ah, there we go. Yeah. How you all doing today? Hope you're all having an amazing day. So, yeah. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be painting this little fella here. This one. There we go. There we go. This will be a fun, nice little change of pace. Because before this stream, I've just been painting nothing but Plague Marines off stream. So, yeah, this is going to be something completely different. Because not to mention, like, Plague Marines are from, like, 41st millennium. These guys are Age of Sigmar, which is more like a medieval fantasy kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah. So this is how much work I've been doing so far on the Plague Marines. So, like, there's one in there. And there's another one. I'm nowhere near finished them. Like, generally there's so much detail in these things. There's another one with a fly head there. So yeah, I'm going to be getting around to them shortly. Probably not on stream because it's a bit of a faff, you know? But yeah, I'm going to try and get all of them finished eventually. Because I've still got a good amount of Plague Marines left to do. I've also got, what was it called again? I've got the Terminators, and I've got like the Elite Terminators and all. I've got so much stuff. It's so much stuff. Alright, so let's see, what's the first stage I need to do in painting this thing? So I've got all my paints ready here. So I just need to decide what to start with. I think we'll start with some purple. Get the cape done. Because a good rule of thumb when you're painting these things is always go with the biggest things first and get them out of the way, you know? Trying to decide right now if I've got the right brush. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go for a medium layer brush. I'm going to go for a small layer brush, but that's going to take me forever. We'll move on to the small one as soon as we start doing the very small details, you know, as you do. Okay. You don't realize how much bigger the medium one is until you compare. I wonder if it's because I've just been using the small one so much that I've reduced it down to like barely anything, so it's like extra small. Oh, and the purple we're using here is Nagaroth Knight, so in case you want to follow along. Just on the off chance. And it's primed by Chaos Black as well. The light getting in the way of my paint. At the moment there's no point in worrying about that kind of stuff. It's an easy fix later. I don't know if it's shown up on screen here, but this black is very thin. It's a very thin undercoat from the spray paint. So that's part of the reason you would absolutely need to go over it again if it was black you were doing this. Because you wouldn't want like patchy, dull black on your model. Absolutely not. Not pretty sure about the purple so far. And by that I mean like it's not really like thick on the layer front, so I may have to do another layer just in case. So we don't want any of this black showing through. Oh, you know how last stream I was mentioning that with the website, you just can't like get a good. You used to be able to get like a 360 view of the model. Yeah, still can't do that. So all the stuff in the back of the model, I'm partly gonna have to just guess. I mean, I could look up reference photos and stuff, but a lot of these photos on Google, a lot of the artists just what they felt like painting it. And as weird as that is to say, I kind of like going with the quote-unquote canon design or colour scheme, where I can. Not to mention, whenever I see it on Google, I look up the guide and they always mention, oh, I use the army painter paint, or I use like the Lego paint and stuff. And I was like, that's not exactly the finish you get for the Games Workshop paints now, is it? Maybe I'm just too used to using Game Workshop stuff. Probably the case. Probably gonna have to wait for it to dry and then do another one. It's not really taken as well as it's not that either, honestly. Just dry the brush. I've gone the extra mile now to make sure I dry the brushes after I've put them in water. Because I completely ruined, like, see the lead belcher we used last time? I've had to just throw that in the bin. Because the consistency is completely broken. So yeah, I'm using a completely different one now. Funnily enough though, for this one, you need absolutely zero lead belcher for this model, which is actually kind of nice. Alright, so yeah, it's probably weirdly enough it's coming across this one blue on stream, it's kind of strange. Interesting. I guess that's what the difference of light can do. Yeah, what the hell? It's just straight up looking like blue. Huh. That's unexpected. Yeah, there's a saturation issue with the camera. Maybe that's what the problem is. Just try and get an angle just so you can see even a hint of purple. I'm just seeing blue. I'm just seeing blue when I look at the feed. Ah well, ah well. When I post the picture on Twitter, it should hopefully look decent. Just gonna knock out like the rest of this purple and I'm gonna start going for the gold next. I like gold or the white. The main ones. There was an option with this model when I built it. You could build it with a bare head, so you can see like the model without the helmet on. No, I kind of wanted to go with the version with the helmet on because I thought it would look just so much more interesting than just bare face. You can definitely tell I'm not exactly used to this brush. I use it on and off, but not all that often. It's a lot more smudgy. The consistency is coming off way more like smudgy and too much paint. Anyone that watches me who's like used to painting would be like, well, that's because with a small brush you can't put that much paint on, and yeah, they've got a point there. So I'm actually so used to just using so little paint that if I'm working with a lot of paint on the brush, it feels really weird. I don't mind it though, because it just keeps me focused when there's not much paint. that's a good thing. See if you catch the paint quickly enough, if you like eyeball it and realise, oh that's too much over there, it's like obscuring detail, you just spread your brush on it and just take it over. Just move it somewhere else. Be relatively quick, these paints dry quite quick. Deceptively fast. Imagine it's because it's like a small model, you know? Because it's a small amount of paint, it just doesn't really need that time to sit. Looking at this purple stone here, even though it's like blue on stream. Yeah, the purple's really nice. I've not actually used purple that much apart from working with turrets. So like this is actually quite a nice change. Getting to do this. You know how I said I was working with a guide where I can't actually see the back? Just trying to make it what the hell I want to do with this. The paint guide I'm looking at right now, there's a bit that's obviously supposed to be metal, and there's no mention of metal in the paint guide. That's classic. That's just classic right now. Even when I first started painting models, I used this app for basically everything. Well, I still more or less do it. But when I first started, I was so mixed up because, like, when you first start doing something, you're just very, very confused and trying to just get your hand held, that kind of thing. And I just had to realise that the people that made the app are not infallible. So there was so many mistakes visible throughout it. I just had to realise, yeah, this just isn't right. Alright, there's the purple. Good. I don't think there's any more purple that needs to be done. Yep. That's good. It's gonna look so nice once it's done. Doesn't look like much right now, but just wait until the gold gets added. The gold is just gonna really make it pop. How's a rule of thumb with these things? You need like 3 colours for it to really stand out. Worst thing you can do with these miniatures is rush. Like legit, there's so many things you can get wrong if you try and speed through paint. Which is why I don't get. See that there's a whole bunch of people that, just like speedrunners, blitz their way through the paint process is like a challenge. I'm sitting here thinking, to myself, but do you have like respect for the miniature? What the hell are you doing? I get you're trying to like prove that you can technically finish a paint job within a certain period of time, but does that mean you have to make the thing look fucking horrendous to technically be finished in no time? It's just like it defeats the whole point, you know? It's like the ones that use cheats and gaming speedruns, you know? It's just pointless. By the way, I apologize, I'm going to be sniffling here and there throughout the stream. Get a bit of cold, so I'm going to be surprised if I sneeze at some point. I had a day off work yesterday, and of course that would be the day I would catch a cold. So I spent most of it so just like spacing out and stuff. This gold is actually really nice. So when you apply it to black, it just stands out so well. Mind you, is if I actually like put enough on my brush to apply it, because I can see like through the layer into the black, because it's just that thin. I really want to like this brush because it's hitting bigger areas, but my god, I just don't like this. It's hitting bigger areas, but it's a lot more haphazard and less precision. And this is supposed to be a medium layer brush, which means it's something you're supposed to do like highlights with. So it's all about precision, but I'm not seeing precision with this brush. Maybe I'm just not good at handling it. Yeah, that leg is going to absolutely need to get a second layer. I won't blame the brush for that though, it's just a common thing. See, when you do like a light colour over a dark colour, especially black, a lot of times you will need another coat. Oh yeah, and this is Retribute armor. Should have mentioned. What we're using here. But it doesn't matter. Like, how many people are actually going to be painting this thing? Granted, I did get it for free. Well, not free. I got it cheap as shit from the Stormbound, I think it was called, magazine. It's like £2 for 3 miniatures. One was Urok, one was Gretchen, and the other one was this one. It was a really cracking deal. I mentioned it before, but if you get the chance, absolutely try and get your hands on Hatchet, Parkworks, or whatever it is in your country. Line of magazines, which is just the Stormhawks one, or whatever it is. Because they're really good. They're really good value. Granted, that is all Age of Sigmar because they just finished the 40k one, which was the Imperium magazine, which I was actually lucky enough to get a good chunk of the magazine, so it's a lot of money. But back on topic, yeah, absolutely, if you're into Age of Sigmar, buy those magazines. Because you'll get two different main armies. You get the Stormhawks Eternals, which this guy's is from, and you also get the Urok Warclans, or whatever it's supposed to be. Needless to say, I have not collected that magazine, because I don't really care much for either army. I wish I'd seen the previous Age of Sigmar magazine, because that had Nighthaunt in it, which is a ghost army, and I actually quite like them. I've not really collected them per se. I've managed to scavenge like a few magazines here and there. Yeah, if I ever do collect Age of Sigmar, they are one of the main ones that I'm going to be collecting. Ghosts are awesome. awesome. I've hit a bit here where the spray paint is obviously not hit during the spray paint process, so this layer is not going to adhere the way I want it to. But you just have to persist. Like straight up, see the magazines. The magazines you get actually give you a painting guide, and the painting guide makes absolutely no mention of spray paint. What they tell you to do is they tell you to put on like 2 layers of a base paint to count as an undercoat. I took one look at that, I was like, that is a massive waste of paint. Like straight up, that is a huge waste of paint. You don't want to be doing that. You'll burn through a pot of paint in a ridiculous pace. So yeah, spray paint is always the way to go if you want to do the undercoat. Here's the paint. Probably don't even need to do this right now. I'm like painting the leg underneath the cloak, and honest to God, barely anyone will actually see under here, because I bet you guys can't even see it, obviously. And it's how do I angle this? Yeah, it's like under there. Yeah, like no one will see that, because no one will give a shit. Unless someone's been very, very, very picky. See if you ever run it. See if you ever actually play Warhammer tabletop game. You play in a shop and you play against like a stranger, and they're like an absolute asshole. They're like berating you for your miniatures and that. They'd be one of those assholes that would look underneath to make sure the paint job was 100% done right. Even to those unseen details, and just you have no permission to tell that person to fuck themselves, because they're the ones that will just name call you in like an online multiplayer game anyway to try and parade you to make themselves feel better. They're fucking assholes. Unless it's someone generally like trying to appreciate your paint job, in which case screw it, just let them do it. I just recently built 1.5 tanks yesterday. And it's actually got this really cool mechanism where like the front of the tanks, the doors, the ramp that comes down, has like this mechanism where it like attaches the top ramp to the bottom ramp. So like if the top one opens up, so does the bottom one. It's really, really cool. It's Land Raider, I think it's called. I am not painting the inside of that tank. I am not bothered my ass. Even the instructions was like, oh, you want to paint this part before you actually like glue it on, and I'm just thinking to myself, nah, I'm not doing that shit. No one's gonna see inside that frickin' tank. Who gives a toss? Like, I love painting. I love doing the painting of these miniatures, but my god, some things I just don't see the point unless you just are obsessed. I'll get nothing better to do than paint. Yeah, I'll say again, this brush is shit. Holy god, it's so bad. Apologies, I keep hitting the mic with the back of my brush. Sorry about that. Nice chest piece. We're not done with the gold yet. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do everything. Because I had this bad habit when I was doing the plague mines. I would do one bit in a colour, and then I would get bored of that colour, and I would jump onto another colour and do that, but not finishing all the details of that particular colour. Yeah, we're not doing that today. Mostly because we're only doing one miniature, but also mostly because when I got to a point where I realised I'd not noticed another one I should have painted a certain colour, the plague mines, I was like, I can't be bothered. I never did them. I will do them eventually, don't get me wrong, I absolutely will, but not right now. Just put the miniature right now, the example. It's really weird though. These lighters again, I think I can see indication of black being used, and there's no mention of black. And the gown, which is awesome, love it. Love when it does that, where it doesn't actually. Tell you need a colour when you actually do need a colour. It's amazing when that happens. So what will happen is you'll go into a separate painting guide for something from the same faction, and it will tell you to use that colour. So yeah, whoever the company made this app really does need to proofread a lot of these painting guides, because my god, there's a lot of mistakes. Or missions, yeah. There's a bit inside the robe there that I have to paint gold, but it's so like small, it's like right in there. I'm gonna come back to that with a smaller brush later. Because if I try to do it now, I'd end up painting a bunch of the purple and the yellow and gold. Oh, so you feel like gold, this is like the perfect armor for you, by the way. Like, I think every single unit has like primarily gold as a colour scheme. They're basically the Space Marines of Age of Sigmar. That's how they're always seen as, in appropriately, I think they're the most popular army as well in Age of Sigmar, because they are the beginner army. The way it goes, isn't it? Like the beginner, the one that's always touted as like the beginner friendly army always ends up being the most popular, because like you just get a bunch of ones that are not familiar with the hobby, just jump in and just get like attached to the first kits that they use. It's the same thing with 40k as well. The majority of people that play it have a Space Marine army. I mean, I have a Space Marine army as well, but that was in large part because I was collecting Imperial magazines, and half the Imperial magazines, but actually half of every single 40k magazine has a Space Marine component to it, which makes up like half the magazines. So yeah, I just went and got them as well, because why the hell not? It's like massive discount. The magazines really wanted you to paint them as Ultramarines. You've got like shit tons of options in 40k for Space Marines. And Games Workshop, that company that makes Warhammer, really want you to make them Ultramarines, because I'm guessing that it's like an easy and attractive theme. But nah, I'm like, nah, you can screw off. I'm painting them as freaking Blood Angels, the space vampires. See, once I've done a lot of the primary details here, I'm gonna, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna jump over to the small brush. Because once you've applied a lot of different colours onto the miniature, it becomes a game of dodging, not mispainting sections. It's better to go smaller, bigger brushes. Unless you're doing something like stupid like speed paint. I don't think that kind of stuff matters when you speed paint. Can we go back over these cuffs later on, because there's wrappings that attach the metal to the arm, so it's just brown leather attachments. Apologies for the noise I'm making, apologies. I need to do that when I'm concentrating. Yeah. Hey Greg. Ultramarines are best Marines. No, they ain't. They ain't. Music much louder than your voice. Ah, no worries, buddy. I'll turn it down. There we go. Alright, that should be fine. But I assume you were just agreeing with my comment. No, I was not agreeing with your comment, Greg. I was not. Ultramarines can kiss my ass. How's it going, buddy? Hope your day's going well. Yeah, like straight up, I got the Imperial magazine and they gave you Calgar and Gilliman and all that, and I'm just like, yeah, fine. I'll paint Calgar as he's supposed to be. You know, it's like him right here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna paint Calgar as he's supposed to be and Gilliman, but you can fuck off if you think I'm actually gonna make the Space Marines Ultramarines. Nah. You rewatch the Astartes. That wasn't Ultramarines in the Astartes. I mean, if it was a successor chapter. I still think I looked that up, and I think they mentioned that there was no confirmation of what successor chapter it was. Wouldn't surprise me if it was Ultramarine though. Would not surprise me. It's like the easy go-to. Let me get the staff done. Yeah, as tempted as I'm never going to collect Stormhost Eternals. Why am I saying tempted? If there's one fictional universe that I wouldn't want to collect the default ones, it is Age of Sigmar. Because I think it's partly because I don't know the lore, to be completely frank. because I know the lore for the Space Marines, which is what made me actually bother doing Blood Angels, because I just freaking loved the lore. But I don't know the lore for Age of Sigmar, so I'm not going to touch these guys, because yeah. Had the colours at liveries, at least from what I remember. I do like the biker boys though, forget their chapter. Oh, the White Scars. Yeah, they're all about bikes. Just all about just mobility. What's his name? Robo Khan, I think his name was. The Primarch. They're interesting. They're kind of like based on the Huns, or whatever they're called. Tell the Hun, all his lot. They've got that kind of vibe going on. So like the whole bike thing is supposed to like represent all the horses and stuff. Stormwolves maybe. Sigmar looks great. Those golden boys are cool. Yeah, they're cool, but like I've seen the other factions, and my god, I love the look of the Night Haunt and the Fleshy Out Corpse. The Death factions are just so epic. Like they've got vampires, they've got ghouls, they've got ghosts, they've got... What's the other one again? Vampire... Oh, skeletons. They've got like a shit ton of skeletons. I bought any minis since I was a kid. Yeah, I bought some minis. I went to a dentist the other day, which just happens to be across from a shop that has a very, very small Warhammer section. So you go in there and you're lucky if you find anything worthwhile. Weirdly enough though, they've got 3 boxes of Dominion, I think it's called. It's one of the edition boxes for Age of Sigmar, where you can get like a huge bunch of Stormhost Eternals and Orc War Clans. I'd be tempted to get it, but it's straight up just all the kits that you get off of the magazine that I was mentioning earlier. And I don't really care for the Orcs. They're pretty cool because they've got dragons, they like ride around the dragons, which is freaking metal. But nah, I'm just not a big fan of collecting Orcs. I hear Orc players are amazing though, but I don't really care for all the green, you know? There's a lot more gold in this than I was expecting. Played a Squig Rider on the MMO. Oh, I forgot there was an MMO. Huh. Oh, see if you like Squigs. Oh, there was an amazing Age of Sigmar Christmas box last year called Squigalanche, where it was almost entirely just tons and tons and tons of Squigs. With the occasional Gretchen, because, you know, obviously. Did look like a fun box. I really wanted to get the Death Guard Christmas box, but by the time I went around to ordering it, I was way too late. It's too indecisive. Which is a massive bummer, because I really wanted it. Ended up going to the shop to pick it up, and they were completely sold out. So I ended up getting the Just Collecting, or Combat Patrol I suppose, for Death Guard. My punishment for that was having to paint 30 Poxwalkers, so that was unfortunate. Did it though, but yeah, that was unfortunate. Alright, so that's most of the main gold details finished. Oh, he's got a layer on anyway. Just try and get that closer to the camera. There we are. I still don't know why that purple is. I think it must be the camera. The purple's like come up as blue. I hope the show's good. I've not heard much of it. I've just heard like indications that Henry Cavill will be in it, but I've just straight up just not heard anything. I've seen that they're bringing out of Age of Sigmar game. Oh. I can't remember if they said it was going to be like Total War or if it's going to be like Space Marine. Part of me thinks it might be like Space Marine. I'm sure if he is in it, it will be true to the lore at least. I freaking hope it will be. That is if they actually listen to him. Because the ones in The Witcher just completely refused to listen to him after a certain period of time because they were so up themselves. Like straight up, just why even bother making a show based on lore that you don't actually care about? Why even bother? Those people that just use an IP to get money are the biggest piece of shit ever. I hate those people. I'm gonna need to shake this up a good bit more. Plays Custodes right, he might push for that. Perhaps. Yeah, that's his main army's Custodes. Don't know why he has the patience for that, just all the gold, just nothing but gold. Granted, it's probably like the easiest army in the world to paint, but I'd reckon it would get incredibly monotonous. I think I might switch brushes. Yeah, I'm going to switch brushes. There's some big areas that I need to do in white, but they're a bit awkward, so small brush is probably the way to go. Oh my god, this brush is a bit of a mess. I'm going to have to just try and get this back into point somehow. See, this is the way it goes. If I'm not using my main brush, I am nowhere near as careful. I think that's okay. But yeah, I wonder what Custodes' storyline would end up being like. I've only like read one Custodes story, and that's because it was Dawn of Fire or whatever the hell it was. That book series, the one that they always recommend for beginners, and it was okay. It was okay. I did not really enjoy Dawn of Fire. I got through the first two books, and my god, it was just not that good. It was boring. I can't remember who the characters were. I'm gonna do something really dumb here. I'm gonna do the trim of the cloak. That's supposed to be this colour. And it's probably not a bad idea to do this already because it's getting the fidgety bit out of the way first is never a bad idea. Partly because
the further in we go, the more shaky my hand's going to become, so... yeah. The best trick you can do is just keep moving your hand closer and closer and closer. Because these details are like raised up. So what you want to do is you want to just like, as I said, just slowly move your hand towards the detail, and it'll hit it first before everything else. It's an exercise in patience, so. Skiff the purple just a tiny bit. Yeah, so you see we're doing like the lightning bolts around the skirt area. I'm just going to follow that all the way around and get them all. I'm glad they actually have it like molded into it, because a lot of the other models like the Adeptus Sororitas, their examples have things like that in their skirts, but aren't actually molded, so they expect you to like freehand that shit, and I am not that good at freehanding. I could probably give it a good solid try, but still. I did manage it with that orc that we did a while back. Another tip when you're doing this is use the side of the brush. Can't remember what the reasoning was again, but it just seems to be a lot more accurate. Hey Krim, more Hammers of War. Absolutely, buddy, absolutely. This time the fantasy version. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. Just slowly doing the trim of this cloak here. Doing good, having some apples for breakfast. Apples for breakfast. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, but at least it's good for you, it's fruit and all that stuff. So why not? It's been an ad on watermelon the other day from my lunch. I wish we had like seedless watermelons over here, I really do. Because that'd be such an upgrade. Eggs, oatmeal and apples. Now that's a solid, nice, balanced meal right there. Don't tell Carol about the eggs though. You're safe with me. No worries, buddy. No worries. This is great. I will say that I'm super glad I'm doing this already. Right. Just that trim around the Scot there. It's awful. It needs to be done. I don't know what I've done with this brush. The paint is just not flowing off the way it was. Maybe I've got too much water. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Just almost finished. Though sadly it's getting a bit messier the further I get around. I think it's less to do with the brush and more to do with my lack of patience. I think I'm tensing my hand too much. It's causing it to shake too much. Hey, God, what's secret? Oh, we were just talking about Carol's aversion to eggs, and Krim having the eggs for breakfast. How's it going, buddy? How's your day going? Hope it's going well. Gonna be streaming Age of Wonders later today. Ooh, I seen that on Steam. Gonna make a character based off you, and oh yeah, that's awesome, buddy. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no worries. I need to get to the end of this soon. My hand is shaking so much. The world though. Yo, El Safe, how's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for popping in. Just doing a little bit of painting. A golden magic caster just ran out of paint. Awesome. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're having an amazing day. If I'm not, I ain't right. Have a DLC so I can make you a literal dragon. There's also a feeling. Oh, that's perfect. I need to look into that then. That sounds so cool. That Baldur's Gate. I desperately need to get Baldur's Gate. Like, oh my god. Day was boring. Ah. But home now, so fun time starts shortly. Yeah, fun time. Let's go. Oh, God. Trying doing like a precise small line, and what do? I put paint on and just absolutely wreck it. Well, not wreck it. It looks fine. Look. Got proper line with lightning bolts going all the way around. I like that. Apart from that bit there. think when I was building it, I messed up the gluing, so yeah, I'm gonna be painting over that. Absolutely. We can't be having smudges. Anything but smudges. It's not allowed. It's not allowed in my 300 acre woods. Or 100 acre woods or what the hell it is. What? I never like when you say my name, Ace, because it's always followed by something. I'm wearing a dressing gown. Am I not allowed to wear a dressing gown? And it's clean. Don't start with me, don't start. I'll be getting a new dressing gown for Christmas. You'll be happy to know I'm getting a new one. And it's going to be Dragon Ball Z themed. Because apparently I've not grown up for the 90s. Start dressing out your coat robes. Yeah, that's a nice save. Nice save, hell save. Yeah, it's freaking cracking. But just wait till you see it. Well, wait till you see it. Jesus Christ. I got you back, buddy. Yeah, let's go. Brofest. Taking us back to the early 2000s, don't we? Look after this brush. Yep, there we go. Tell you, if PewDiePie hasn't trademarked Brofist, I will be so surprised. Because as soon as I hear that, that's all I bloody well think of. I think he has. I would not be shocked. How's it going, everybody? My name is PewDiePie! I can't do it. I just can't. His voice is too high pitched. It's really cool that he's staying over in Japan now. I suppose with his money, it just makes sense. It's such a nice place to live if you've got money. Because the people are like really nice, but the work culture is just the worst freaking thing. Your intro is nice. My intro isn't anything special, it's literally just hyping everyone up and checking out everyone to make sure that they're doing alright. Because at the end of the day, I do actually really love you guys. I always want the best for you. I like to think that comes across. What the hell is this? I'm painting this bit and it's got a little ragged bit. Why? Why? Oh my god, I must not have glued that well. Shit. Yeah, let's get the intro though. Alright, so there's the weight of the sleeve not being shown up because I've got apparently whenever it wants to be a strong light. I can't wait till next year. I'm gonna try and create well, not create, I'm gonna commission like an animated intro screen. I can't wait. I've got a really cracking idea. It's gonna cost me an arm and a leg, but it's gonna be a cracking idea. After Q1 of next year, I'm gonna be poor. I'm gonna be so poor. Oh, I've got so many ideas. I'm just gonna spend so much money. I'm gonna be down like $2,000. Why armor like when you could just sell your... I'm not selling my armor. I know you want it, buddy, but I'm not selling it. I know you're paying for it, yeah. To be fair though, your commissions, the ones that you get commissioned are really nice. So you can always see where the money goes. 2,000? Yeah, I expect I'm probably going to be spending about 2,000 at the start of next year. Ish. Watch it end up being more than that. I mean, for your arm. No. That's a family heirloom, don't you know? And by family heirloom, it's mine and mine alone. When I die, this armor's getting put in a display case. What? There's no gas. No, no. This is a bit tricky. I said earlier, apologies for the sniffling. I've got another cold again, so that's awesome. It's not as bad as the last one. The last one absolutely knocked me in my ass. This is just the common cold. I really should not have been streaming the last time I had that cold. That was bad shit. Did you see the N7D teaser video? Oh no, I didn't see this. I didn't see the teaser video. I saw you mention it on Twitter, but I thought that was just like an anniversary thing. I didn't think there was actually anything released on that day. Is that why I saw like someone? You know how when you're on Google Chrome or whatever and you see like the list of news stories and things, I saw something mentioning Mass Effect 4. Is that what that was? Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yeah, I'd freaking love a Mass Effect 4. Where it just picks up like right at the end of 3. Like not right at the end, like just as Harbinger like blasts Shepard and like all the Alliance members. You know that scene at the end of the Destroy ending where they wake up at the rubble? That'd be the perfect, absolutely perfect place to continue. Dude, watch the video when you get a sec. It's only 15 seconds. Oh my god, 15 seconds. That could be it. There's so much possibility with those 15 seconds. Yeah, I'll absolutely be checking that out. Jeez, why is there no more people on Twitter talking about that, man? That's shocking. All I'm seeing on Twitter is people doing that freaking IRL VTuber model thing again. And like how, god, what was it? The trauma percentage thing. I'm hyped. It must be really freaking good then. So I know immediately who's going to be buying the Legendary Edition as soon as it becomes available. I mean, I'm not going to, but I know you will, buddy. Get all that collector's merch as well. These people peek. Wonder why that's not coming up. Yeah, I'm guessing you're like gonna be buying like the collector's edition of Mass Effect 4. Oh shit. Don't care what is the price I'm getting it. As I would expect. Okay, this is actually concerning. I don't know if I did this like just there or what, but I need to get glue. 2 seconds. Shit, I hate having to get glue. Just give me a second. Didn't get the Andromeda collectors though, and I was like, okay, I get it, but nah. I went figure, not RC, yeah. I wouldn't bother with Andromeda either because it's just a spin-off. I mean, it is Mass Effect, but I just didn't think it was that great. I did finish it though, but I just thought they just couldn't compete. I like the Asari though. The Asari was very nice. A lot of people I hate the Asari companion, but I actually quite liked her. The one that lived in the escape pod. Okay, I'm gonna just try and attach these 2 pieces and hold them together for a minute. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do this? Shit. I need to get tweezers. I need like something to press these 2 bits together. Oh wait, no. I think I've got it. Turn waifu for me. Yeah, she didn't really do it for me. Also, Gears 2 came out 15 years ago. More reasons to love it in 70. Speaking of that, we need to get on to playing Gears at some point. I need to get that Game Pass. I hear you can get it all the Gears games on Game Pass. It's kind of weird that it's not on Steam, the Gears of War games, apart from 5 and Tactics. Right, did that attach it? I think that might have been it. Yep. Just need to apply more glue. I actually hate this right now. You really should never ever actually need to apply glue again once you've already built the damn thing. It's just such a bottler. Because now thanks to that I'm going to have to not paint that bit until it's dried. Awesome. Okay. Are you actually shitting me? Is that coming loose again?
I don't know if it's like coming up on camera. It's like that arm bit there.
No, it's not that arm bit. Jesus Christ.
It's, like in there.
Do you know what? See, once I've painted it, it's probably not going to stand out too much. I'm just being really particular. Hydrate. Alright, buddy. And stretch. Thank you very much for the care.
Okay.
I wish the head pat could have came up there, buddy, but I appreciate the head pat. I'll get the stretching and posture checking us out. Thankfully my posture's fine right now, so can you head pat it? Okay, I'll head pat myself, okay. There we go. That's so weird. Next level head pat. Alright, let's apply some gold. That's gonna be such a laugh. See when everyone ends up meeting up with each other and just it's gonna be back to back, just freaking head patting. Alright, let's come together. Good. I'd love to say I'm eventually going to use this miniature in a Warhammer game, but I'm actually not. I just got it because it was such a deal. It's quite nice looking. Like, we're not even close to finished yet, but it's really come together. Man, I'm luck as I need to get ready. Have an awesome rest of your day and stream. Same to you too, buddy. Hope your stream goes amazingly well. Well, it will. It always does. Subarashi. Oh, thank you very much for the 100 bits, buddy. Thank you so much. Give some hype and love for Thank you so much, buddy. I need to get used to these sound effects. I'm not used to these yet. Subarashi. And there's the total. That's cool. Yeah, total 115 now. Awesome. Stream elements is really handy. I freaking love stream elements. Same, that's what I use. Yeah, it's like super handy. That's like what I use for all my not my overlays, my what do you call it? Screens? Yeah. Hopefully by the time I finish, buddy, you'll still be streaming and I'll raid over. I don't expect this is going to take a ridiculous length of time. So I should hopefully be able to. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no worries. I like to do rotations of all the people that I generally enjoy spending time with. I really should like raid people I don't know, but it's just become such a habit now to raid people that I enjoy, you know, watching. It's understandable. Yeah, it's kind of biting me in the ass though, but I like having a tight group of friends. That gold is really nice. The cult circle, yeah, the cult circle. Get your friends close and your enemies out the frickin' door. What, you thought the same, really? Jesus, we're in sync so often with these things. Well, everybody, I hope you really enjoy your stream. What's the plan? What's it your plan? Is it going to be more like Fallout Shelter today, or what's going on in the savannah this day? Great minds think alike. Exactly. Resident Evil 0? Ooh, nice. Get me to play the Resident Evil games on stream, they're really good. Especially that one, I quite enjoyed 0. Granted, I've only played through it once. It's a shame Halloween's over. Are you planning on like playing Resident Evil 1 after? After that, or are you just leaving that till like Halloween next year? Once again, guys, I really apologise if you can hear the mouse hitting the mic. Sorry, ads, as you asked me a question. No, I was just inquiring as if you're going to be playing Resident Evil 1 like right after 0, or if you're leaving that till Halloween next year. Because 0 does run like right into 1, as you'd expect, because Rebecca and all that. Unsure. Well, if you do play it, don't play the original Resident Evil. Well, play the remake. There's like a GameCube remake, which I think is the one that's available on Steam. I think, yeah, I think it most likely is. That's a very good game. was my 500 gold reward. Awesome, awesome. Resi Rose Zero is really good, so that's a hell of a good reward. Maybe make maybe make the original one the next goal, like 600 or something. If I finish, jeez, will be amazing by my patience. Still need to get G's to do Resident Evil with just a knife. Oh wait, I can't remember if he said he did do that. Amazed. No, no worries, no worries. I got what you meant. Oh, this is getting finicky now. Ooh, down. Should have brought him with 10,000 bits and he has to do the entire Resident Evil 0 game. Oh, that would be funny. Don't know how you do that though. Maybe the YouTube equivalent of bits? I can't remember what he said he was going to play next on YouTube. I know the last thing he played was Dead by Daylight. He was saying he wants to do some more challenge videos though. Don't know what he's going to be playing next. Whatever it is, it'll be interesting. Alright, this is starting to suck. I'm doing the scabbard of the sword right now and it's so tiny. God. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Basically like every single gold thing apart from just this in here. As much as I say I'm never going to use this, I still really want the details to pop. It's going to be in my display case, so. Yeah, there's still more gold. Damn it. Problem is I'm getting a bit impatient now. So I'm trying to rush through it and I really shouldn't be doing that. I know it's a weird thing to be hyped up about, but there's a new type of blue on this miniature that I've never used before. And why am I excited to try a new type of blue? Like, what the fuck? It's so bizarre. I think it's probably because like a lot of the things I've been painting recently, I've been using the same types of colours. there's a lot of paint colours in this hobby, but you'll find yourself using a lot of the same ones over and over and over and over again. Like Mephiston Red, Corn Red, Rakar Flesh, Mornfang Brown, like that kind of stuff. So when the game, like, not the game, Jesus Christ, forget what I'm doing. When the guide tells you to like use a colour completely outside of the norm, it's just so interesting. I guess because it's like something from Age of Sigmar, I think that's probably why. And also because it's an army I've never actually painted as well, that's also got to be a reason. Let's see what colour I'm going to do next. I might do the blue I was mentioning, just to see how it turns out. That's probably enough gold for the minute. I was saying until I looked at the scabbard and realised there's a bit of gold on there, so awesome. And then the staff, because why not? Jesus Christ. You think you're done, they just keep pulling you back in. Granted, it's probably better I noticed it now. If you notice these things, like, I know it's terrible. I've sometimes noticed details when I've moved on to shading, which is like the stage after doing all the base paints. See, I wasn't lying when I said there was a lot of gold in this. God, I actually hate that arm bit so much. You see, the thing with this model is it's a push fit. So you don't actually glue any of the parts, at least you're not supposed to glue any of the parts. There's like these wee nubs that you push together. It's like supposed to be like completely glue free. The downside of that is they can be very loose because there's nothing like adhering them besides these brittle little plastic tube things. So a lot of veterans of the hobby actually really hate these models because of that reason. That and putting the pieces together just kind of sucks in general. Because you'll think you've got like two pieces attached and you'll do what I'm doing. Like when you just start painting them and they'll just come away. Hey Carol, how's it going? Thank you so much for popping in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having the best day. Did you see what I sent over on Steam, by the way? I'm good. That's good. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just a little bit under the weather, but just a little bit. I'll probably be completely fine by tomorrow. Oh, there's still more gold to add. Of course there is. My stomach is actually rumbling right now. I really hope it's not coming up in the mic. It probably isn't. I'm probably just being paranoid. Okay, I think that might actually be everything. Finally. Never heard of that game. Oh, it's a fun game. I saw Misty and Devi playing it the other day, on Monday. So basically there was a deal on where if you bought one, you could get like the other one for like a good discounted price. So it's basically like encouraging co-op. So it'll give us something to play in co-op at some point. It's by the same company that made like Alien Hominids and Castle Crashers. It's like a comedy platform or beat 'em up kind of thing. Thank you. No worries, no worries. It was very, very cheap. It's just you happen to be the first person I thought of when it came to like who I would want to play a game with. Shake that a bit more. Sounds like you want chaos then. Yeah, absolutely. Chaos just sounds like so much fun. Does that sound really like weird? That does that sound like I'm doing something completely Oh god. I'm just shaking paint. I'm just shaking paint. There we go. That's a nice blue. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayo! Okay, let's get this one. that's actually quite nice. Just shaking paint, he says. Yeah, I don't think I'd be doing that midstream. I think that would be a bit anti-terms and conditions. No, I would do it in the first place, like, Jesus Christ. Could you imagine? Alright, that's one shoulder pad finished. Yeah. I have to tell myself to behave before I type something criminalizing. Yeah, this is a public place, Carol. Just act like you're saying something in the middle of the street. That's what I tried to tell myself. Would I be comfortable saying this in the middle of a public street? I'm gonna have to triply say that when I eventually do that stream where I'm drinking alcohol, because my god, the kind of stuff I say in a public street when I've had a few drinks. Nothing bad, never anything bad. I just get very loud in public places when I've been drinking. I once got shooed away from a club because I was too rambunctious. I didn't know this. Do you know that if before you go into a club you're supposed to like act proper civilized and like chill? If you look like you're I don't know. If you look like you're too fun, I suppose they don't let you in the door. Maybe they just assume you've had too much to drink. That's probably what it is. No, because I wouldn't care. Listen, it's the public's fault for listening in. Oh god, you'd be such a rioting person, Carol. Jesus Christ. I really, honest to God, wish we could meet up. That would be the best thing. Okay, it's almost finished. Actually, very shy. Yeah, but in a cute way. Yeah, I know. It depends how comfortable I am around the person. Yeah, I can't say that because I went for a work night out and I barely knew those people. Alcohol helps tremendously, I'll just say that. Alright, that's both shoulders basically finished. For all intents and purposes, anyway. I told you before I just get really loving, clingy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying that. That would be very cute though. If I ever do a drinking stream, I'll feel bad for crying too much on stream. Aww. And telling everyone I love them. Yeah, I think when you get to that point where you've drank that much, it's probably time to end the stream. I remember when I was younger and I used to drink when I was way too young. I knew a few people that once they started drinking a certain amount, they just started crying just abruptly. Like they weren't sad or anything, it's just, I think it was just alcohol. Interesting fact, I've actually not drank more than like 3 times this year. I've just not felt like it. It's not had any reason to particularly. Because the last few times I've been drinking it, it's had like no effect on me. There's the staff. That's instant for me. I've had my 3 shots and I'm soft and squishy myself first. Lightweight. We have a light here, weight here, everyone. Probably just because you're really, really short. I think that partly comes down to like how much you can take, how like big you are. Lightweight, nah, listen, what? Alright, that's blue finished, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to get a picture of this to look at it from another angle, irritatingly. Just because it's easy to get drunk doesn't mean I can't hold my drinks. I don't know if that's how it works, Carol. I don't know. Are you trying to say that you can be drunk for a long period of time before you become legless, or what are you trying to say here? Fight me. Alright, what's the name of this match? I need to look at it for a different angle. Knight-Arcanum, okay. I miss the days I could just look up the website and get a good image of this, and I just can't get that anymore. Just give me a minute, I'm just googling. See, like, this is straight up the problem. I'm looking these up and every single person is using a different theme. Ah, screw it. I'll just come up with my own shit. My competitive is gonna get me in trouble one day. Yeah, that's the one thing you should never do. If you're drinking, never ever compete. I made that mistake. I've made that mistake plenty of times. You just think to yourself, oh, they arrived early and had like two drinks more than me. I need to order 3 drinks at the same time so I can catch up. Ah, freaking that has landed me in trouble so many times. So you gotta catch up, yeah. With shots, you ever had Jaeger bombs? Like, my god. I remember I had like, there was a group of like 6 of us, and we kept doing like rounds of Jaeger bombs. I think I got up to like 10 Jaeger bombs or something, and by that point I was so out of it, to the point my friend flipped a coin, and the winner was to pay for the next round of shots, and I was so wasted. I didn't realise he didn't even flip a coin. I just god damn it. He called whatever was the winning result for him, and I just went up and bought more freaking shots. That's just how bad that was. My freaking god, I'm just not doing that again. I'm just straight up just not doing that again. Can't remember how much that night cost me, but it was not cheap. It was not cheap at all. Thankfully, I will say though, I have not had a hangover for a while. Okay. Right, so that bit's finally dried and we got it painted. Good. Awesome. This is gonna look so good once it's finished. Yeah, the last time I actually had a drink was at like a wedding I went to. Alright, time for me to co-host. Good luck, Naomi. Have a good stream. Love you. Love you too, Gero. Hope you have a good time with your co-hosting. Alright, bye now. Bye. Thank you very much for popping in. Okay, I'll hydrate. Jesus Christ. Alright, there you go. Sure about that, how this icon is coming out on the shoulder pad. It's looking a little bit iffy.
not showing up well, is it? Oh, there we go. Just try and get it as close to the camera as I can. Yeah, I think you guys are mainly going to have to rely on the post-stream... the post-stream post on Twitter. Because, like, see, try and get the... See, like, you can see it fine there. But trying to get, like, a close-up is a bit iffy with this camera. Because, like, I've set it up so it can get good detail like this. But then you get it closer and it's just... I mean, that's not awful, but it's... I think if I did that with these streams, like, during the day, and not like, well, I guess it's technically still during the day, it's like 5 o'clock, but if I did them like in the morning when it was still bright, probably relying on like the natural sunlight so you guys can probably see this a lot better. So the funny thing about this miniature, I was actually worried that I wouldn't be able to get a full stream out of it because of the size. I figured I'd probably end up having to jump onto something else like halfway through the stream, but this is actually lasting way longer than I was anticipating. I'm definitely going to lift down Lead Belcher. I just noticed a few more details that need silver. Wait, did I put the gold back? When the hell did I put the gold back? I think I assumed I was done. I've still got a little bit in the shoulder that I need to do. Take a little bit of gold. Oh yeah, for the white we've been using Celestia Grain, for the blue we've been using Caldos Sky. Apologies, I completely forgot to mention. Really weird, but like, see when I look at that shoulder pad, it's like a sun rising over a book, and all I can think of when I see that is some sort of poster in a primary school / elementary school to tell you to read. Yeah, that's definitely gold finished. So next up is... what should we actually use next? Oh, I missed a... shit, I missed a blue bit. Should really do that. Do you want to take it back? This model's actually got a lot of little hidden details around it. I'm actually kind of impressed. So what we've done there is we've added this into like the top of I was about to say a sphincter bottle, Jesus Christ. Like a vial? Yeah, I think that's definitely the correct name, thank God. So now we're gonna just colour in at the bottom of it to give an indication that there's fluid inside. If I do it right anyway, we'll see. Get a little bit too much paint on this brush. Alright. It's not really showing up that well, but that's the covering done. And then we're going to do an outline in the bottom with some gold. It'd be wise of me to leave the small details for later, but well, we're here. Gotta be very, very careful. Don't too rough with this, it'll just spill over into the actual part of the bottle. Alright, there we go. There's a little tincture down there on his waist, just right there. I'll try and move the light closer to seconds. There we go, it's just a little bit down there. Yeah, as I was saying, way better picture later on. We'll do brown now, because there'll be a lot of brown details on this thing. Yes, I don't know if I need blue. I could probably get rid of blue right now. Alright, so that's good. So we're down to skin colour, brown, red and silver. Do you know what? I'm going to do skin colour now. Because there's not actually that much you need to do in that colour, so may as well get that out of the way and just nice and quick. It's mainly just the hands that you need to do in skin colour. If I did the alternate head, it would also be the face as well. But thankfully I chose not to do that. Because this means I don't have to colour eyes in, so that's a godsend. The eyes are a bit finicky. You put like a blob of white in and then like a dot of black. And you also need to make sure the pupil is like facing the correct direction, otherwise it looks kinda dodgy. So yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do that.
Sometimes you can just get away with just like colouring skin colour on the eyes, because sometimes the characters just have their faces like scrunched up in such a way where you wouldn't actually notice if they didn't have pupils, if you can believe it. I've done that with a few here and there, but not many. There's one hand. I think I need to get the saturation adjusted on this camera. It's way too saturated. Then probably get two of these, two of these lights. Okay, that's what they tell you. They tell you to have like two different lights from two different directions. Well, not two different lights. It just needs to be two lights, because they kind of cancel each other out in the middle and just provide a good amount of brightness to what you're focusing on. If you have it from just one direction, it just, as you can see, just oversaturates. But annoyingly, the way my setup is set up, it's kind of tricky to get a second light in. Probably good. Just be a bit of messing around with wires and stuff and plugs. That's the second hand finished. Yeah. Lucky because I'm sick, have an amazing stream. Ah, that sucks. You're sick, Davey. I hope you feel better soon. But thank you very much for the luck. Alright, we're gonna put the skin colouring away. I tell you, I know it's a weird thing, but you'll notice this after a while using these paints. They'll build up like a lot of paint in the top of it, so they'll do this thing where you have to like bend it all the way forward to close it. People recommended online you take the cap off and you like bend it in the opposite direction, and it allows you to like pop out the extra paint. I've not done that because it's a bit finicky, and you can also lose a lot of paint by doing that, so yeah. Alright, what's the next best thing? Oh, we still need rack of flesh. What am I doing? I'm rushing to chuck a paint away because I don't know, I'm in a hurry to finish. Don't know why I'd be doing that. How are we doing time anyway? 2 hours. As I was saying, this is actually taking a lot longer than I was anticipating. Alright, I think I need this colour as well. Yeah, this is really dropping the ball, this painting guide. Like, ridiculously so.
much as this is a small brush, some of these small details are really goddamn hard to paint. Oh yeah, the bell. Need to not forget that. Damn, I keep hitting the mic from my freaking brush. Apologies, I'm moving this further away from the camera, but I'm just trying to focus on it, just real quick. Next we're going to be moving on to some Conrad. So I figured we would I need the brown a lot more, but unfortunately I think, yeah, absolutely. The painting guide got a bit mixed up. Again, which I just don't get it. So it's got bits on it where there's like this really bright red. So I assumed, oh, that must be like the only red that's been mentioned in the painting game, but no. No. That is a completely different red that's not been mentioned. Thankfully I know what red that is, so it's not much of a problem. It's kinda shitty that though. That people would probably end up start painting this thing and be like, huh, that doesn't look the same as that. There's a really good reason for that. It's because people that made the guide fucked up. here, I was thinking, look at this model. This is gonna be so easy. I'm actually, you know, I was saying earlier, I was so worried that this would be like half an hour. Yeah, this is turning out to definitely not be half an hour job. Right, that's partly because I'm the one painting it. I just take my time because that's just what I do. Probably do it a lot faster. See if it was like a faction I knew, like Necrons or something, I probably could get it done in like half an hour, but this is Stormhost Eternals, which I'm just not familiar with. I just assumed it'd be easy because it's a lot of gold. So naturally you think, oh, once you go details out of the way, it's gonna be so easy. I mean, it's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it's actually not too bad at all to paint this, but it's got such deceiving additional details you would not notice usually. If you were to, you know, just take a look at it. Staff almost finished. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, that saturation is a real problem. Yeah, that's a bit better. It looks like it's just a guy with a white face on it. When in actual fact it's like a mask he's wearing. Wait a second. Nah. Yeah, what else do I need to do with this? I'm swelling well to move on to like silver yet. But no, do you know what I think we should move on to next? Oh wait, no. Typical. I swear, I will always look over things. I've missed the hilt with the sword. There we are. There we are. As I was saying, yeah, deceptively detailed. I do love the miniatures like this. I mean, I know painting them is a pain in the ass, but once you have them finished, you're so glad that they're so detailed because they're really pleasant to look at. Just the painting process that makes them a pain in the butt. Alright. Yeah, Joe, real quick, I'm gonna adjust the whatchamacallit, the focus. Just give me a quick second. I think that looks not too bad. Yeah, that's actually perfect. I'll apply that, and you guys can see it a lot better from that distance, because I think this stream I'm more comfortable painting it over here. I'll turn on autofocus, but I just don't trust that thing. So what we're going to do next is we're going to just close that, because I'm fairly certain that that's all we need to do with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to move back over to the skin color, because conveniently that can be used for like parchment and the like. It's Rakar Flesh. Jeez, I keep forgetting to mention the names of these things, apologies. Yeah, so we're doing like the inside of the book in Rakar Flesh for the pages. And the red we used was corn red. I think that's all the colours covered that I need to mention. Sorry god, this microphone keeps getting in the way. I would use my regular microphone, but it's all the way on the other side of the desk, and it's kind of like a fixed. First stream of this I tried to do that and nobody could hear what the hell I was saying. So I'm using like a headset kind of thing. So you make do with what you got, I suppose. Okay. Just a bit over these a bit more. Get proper coverage in pages. There we go. You can't really see it because like tiny ass book, but yeah, that's the pages finished. There's still a bunch of the bits of the cover that need to be done in like black, gold, and actual red. Hey Snivy! I forgot my earphones, I'm in class so I can't hear anything, but I'm a luck. No worries Snivy, no worries. Next up is the... what is actually... oh, the parchment. There's like scrolls on the front. I'm just gonna do a once over on them. Just gonna try very hard to not hit the freaking cape, because that'll just ruin the purple completely. Not completely, but it'll mean I'm gonna have to do it over again. The other thing I quite like about these streams is it makes me paint every single week. Otherwise I could easily just like take a break and not paint for like an entire week or two. But thanks to these streams I don't do that, because I feel like I need to paint. And I've got such a backlog, I need the incentive. So yeah, I'm quite happy about these streams. Even if it's just a little bit more stressful than like gameplay. Alright, that's basically the scrolls done. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Sound like that just right there, like right next to the book. There's another thing we need to do in the back, which is go a long unfurled bit of scroll. There it is, like right back there, like that bit. Do you look at that scroll? I could probably... oh, do you know what? That's not a bad idea. this scroll has like indentations of letters. I could easily see myself being able to get like red and just indent all of those letters and just make it stand out. Probably should do that as well. That some of the indents are getting filled up by the flesh colored paint, and just making it look a bit iffy. No, I'm gonna do that though. Do you know what? I'm just thinking maybe I should have done that first. Just went on. Went over it heavy with red, get all the indents, and then go over just like very carefully with this colour. But god, alright, that's actually a bit annoying. But I kind of want to do that now, so I think I'm probably going to do that. Alright, let's do it. Just get the red and just indent it in. So I wonder if that would be the... Nah, yeah. Let's go, let's do red. I was concerned whether or not red would be the... Oh, no. No, actually, I may have the perfect idea. I don't know if that's a good idea though. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna indent it with that blue from earlier, the Caldor sky. It might not be right, it probably isn't. I don't know, I just think the idea of like a scroll thing with letters that are glowing in blue from a spellcasting character like this, it just seems right. Alright, so let's just indent the ever-loving crap out of this with blue. Make sure it gets right into the recesses. Otherwise I'm just completely wasting my time. You can see that I technically already have because I went over it with the other colour, but whatever, in for a penny, in for a pound. So we've done that. So next step, get the Rakar flesh again, and then do a once over. Alright, so maybe I should wait for a minute. Wait for it to, yeah, actually, that's probably a smart idea. You don't want to be painting over already wet paint. Which for 99% of you is probably obvious. Black. We're going to do black. That went a lot smoother than I was expecting. I was expecting to put black on there and just completely mess up that pristine white mask. You know what I just did with that cloak where I said I put the wrong colour in the indent? I basically just did that again, yay. So I'm gonna have to go over that part again in black, after gold. Ah well. That's fine. Plus side though, I think that's black officially done. Yep. Getting there. Getting there slowly but surely. Alright, that paint should have dried by now, so go over this again, rack our flesh. But take our time. Because if I go too quickly, I'll put... I'll end up putting some of the paint into the recess, and that's the one thing I absolutely don't want to be doing here. Oh, it's working. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, careful, 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 careful. Yeah, I actually do quite like this scheme. Glad I went with this. It's the blue little sticking out, just... it's perfect. Could've probably went with a more fluorescent blue, but I'm not gonna bitch and whine. I do that enough as it is. it didn't actually go completely to plan, but it's looking not bad. Yeah, again, this is going to be an indication where I'm going to have to take pictures later and just show off on screen. I need to get the settings correct on that camera. Oh my god, you know what I've noticed? I've not done the inside of the cloak. Ah, Jesus. How the hell did I miss that? One of the biggest things you need to paint, I completely missed it. Ah, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna say that's brown finished. Just fingers crossed, because there's not. At this rate, that's not even a good guarantee. I'm gonna have to bring not silver, gold back down, because I've noticed even more details that I've not done. That's gonna need a lot of clean up. By the way, see if you're playing a drinking game of how many times I say that during the stream, I apologise, because you're already dead. Red next. Jesus, that gem I just had to colour him was very, very small. I think there's just a little bit more details with, is that white or is that silver? And that's white. Yeah, just do a little bit more details with the white, and then only one more colour left to do, thank God. Ah, this has been a long time coming. Joe, next time I should let chat pick what I'm going to be painting next. So maybe then I'll make it easier for myself. Shit. Well, that's a mess. But I just did in red there, just completely messed up. So I'm gonna have to do it in red again. Ah, well. Can't be helped. Once over this again. Yeah, I think that's just about it. I'll start working the silver next, and then I'll bring out the red as soon as the white is dried. And once we're done with that, we can shade. Here's what it's looking like so far. Let's bring the light over. So yeah, it's going quite well. And do you know what I completely forgot again? We still need to do the inside of the cloak. Oh, why did I keep forgetting to do that? That's a bummer. I like doing this thing with the cloak where it like folds outwards, as in like they're moving and it's swishing. So like the inside of the cloak becomes visible on the outside. So it's a bit awkward. But I think that's just about done. Inside the cloak should hopefully be easy. And I emphasize the hopefully. Emphasis? I mean emphasize. Like, can't even English properly. I actually want to be careful here. I'm just not going to be careful. I am so done with it. Alright, maybe I should be a wee bit careful. I just chucked a big dollop of paint onto my base. Yeah. Yeah. Should be a little bit careful. That could have been bad. Right now I could paint like the inside bit at the front of the cloak, but I might just skip that. Or maybe I shouldn't. Ah, god damn it. Should I skip it? I'm actually very tempted. Do you know what, I think I might. If I choose to do it later, I'll do it later. Like I said before, if you don't see it, does it really matter? And legit, the only way you would see that would be if you had like turned it upside down just to look underneath. So, yeah. I'll do it later if I actually feel like it. I probably won't. Just spoil it right there. Alright, silver. Silver now. Be a tad a little more careful here. I just had a look, and some of the paint I used earlier has actually went down into the bristles, like the beds of the bristles, and that is absolutely not what you want with a brush, because that's when it starts to split. And when a paintbrush starts to split, you can't really paint accurately when that happens. Alright, I think that's fine. Remove a little bit more of the dampness. There we go. And I'm just going to have a wee quick look. There we go. And you get this paint a little bit on Mechanicus Standard Grey. Because unlike a lot of models, this one actually comes with a bit of the base attached to it. Because a lot of ones it's just like a blank base, but this one it's got like a little stepping bit as you see it. So yeah, we're going to do that in Mechanica Standard Grey. Once we've done everything else, once all the silver's out the way, lead belcher, we're going to move on to that. That'll be a nice little finishing bit. I won't be doing the basing on stream because there's nothing exciting about that, but we will get the shading out of the way. We're just approaching 3 hours on stream. Yeah, we will definitely have enough time. Unless there's a shocking amount of silver, which I expect a decent amount of silver, but I don't expect enough to take up an entire goddamn hour. Probably a weird sudden bit of advice, but I'm realising this now that I'm doing spikes. It's working actually very well. Load your brush more than usual, and you'll be able to make the paint bypass the spikes. Otherwise, see if there's not enough paint on the brush, it'll get stuck with the spikes and won't get right into the recesses. I wasn't expecting to just randomly discover that as I was painting. But I suppose it makes sense actually. Alright, that's that silver done. What is next? Oh, I think I know. There's some, yeah, there's a lot of little indents. Little, well, not indents, like the opposite indents. A little nodules sticking out. So we're just going to take the silver and we're just going to tap each of these with it. Because these probably don't seem that important, which I guess they kind of aren't that important, but when you look at them from a distance, they make the model stick out a lot more with the small little points. Which I'll be honest, like, see the first few you do, you're like, why am I even doing this? It's so hard to notice. But after like a few, you start to notice it's like, yeah. Just a matter of patience. don't think I did them that well, but it's fine. It's fine. No point bitching and whining. As long as once we're done with the shading it looks like it's what it's supposed to, I'm not gonna complain. I noticed this while I was doing the painting there. There's a little bit of the armour that's not painted because it was hidden behind the sword hilt. Once over. I mean, I will admit, it is not perfect. It's absolutely not perfect. But it's not bad either. Oh shit, shit. I caught my brush in the lamp there. Alright, it's fine, good. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to get a bigger brush, and then we're going to go over that base like I said I was going to. Get a medium layer one. I'm going to go over Mechanicus Standard Grey, just all over it. Then once we do that shading, then that'll be enough. There we go. There's some bits that will stand out once we do the shading. For example, the mask that he's wearing, that she's wearing. That'll pop once the shading gets applied. Because right now it's just like a matte finish. It's not standing out in the slightest. Thankfully this is the point where we don't even need to be that careful. I just need to make sure I don't touch the actual miniature itself. So I think maybe I should have picked an even bigger brush. This area is surprisingly wide. See, that's a good sign. I'm getting a bit impatient. Because normally I would just like take my time with this and just, you know. But I don't want to be doing this forever. So I'm gonna just speed it up a little bit. Alright, that'll do for the base. Any touch-ups I need to do, I'll do them post-stream. Because there's really nothing major. There's little things here and there that I noticed, but legit, nothing that is too much of a problem. So we'll move on to the shooting in just a second. So I need to make sure this brush is in decent condition. Because I was not doing careful strokes there at all. Shade brush. See, my phone is running out of battery, that's a good sign. It's at 6%. Yikes. So I should probably hurry up then. Okay. Just close that. And we're gonna get, where is it? There it is. Drakenhof Nightshade. Reikland Flesh Shade. Nigrex F Shade. Known Oil and Juicy Violet. So actually quite a lot of shades we need to do. Gonna start off with some Druchry Violet so we can get the cape out of the way. I'll probably move on to Reikland Flesh Shade next, get the skin tones and the gold done. Look at this, it's turning into like a really rich purple. See, this is why you shade it, just makes it look so much more vibrant. And it still looks like blue in the stream.
Yay! Ah, well. To be fair though, the stream is mostly just the process. We're going to be doing... I'm going to be, as I said multiple times, I'm going to be showing it off later on Twitter. So I'm going to say Twitch then. There's a bit at the back there I should probably paint purple. The bit that I glued earlier on is just not taking, unfortunately. So that sleeve is like falling apart. Ah well, it generally can't be helped if it's just going to do that shit. And right-click flesh shade. Maybe non-oil. Yeah, do you know what? We'll do non-oil because the red bits are quite small. Red is a lot more vibrant now. And that's non-oil done. See, we're knocking these out super fast. What's like I'm picking the easy ones first. Alright, so what do we need for acrylics? Alright, so the brown areas. I don't think there was many brown areas, was there? No, I don't really recall any major brown areas. Just the tiniest little bits. You know, the ties and stuff. And that's about it. Oh, and the freaking scallops. Jesus. Cool. Awesome. Do all the white areas, and then we'll do the... I know I said we'd be doing the gold areas like second, but we'll do them last. I'm going to need to be careful with this one though. With the blue, because the blue is like really rich. So if you're not careful, it like turns the white into complete and total blue instead of just giving it a tone.
turns out that is the right way to do it. For the longest time I was just not applying that shade to things. Because like the first few times I did it, it just made a massive mess, just turned everything like a messy blue. Turns out I was just over applying it. You just need to like do a subtle amount, just add like a slight blue tone. That's the blue finished. And last but not least is all the gold details. You should see the state of the water that I've got. Oh my god. It is an absolute mess. It's something kind of like a browny, yellowy colour. Crossed, I'm going to apply this decently well. I'm sure I will, but I just want to get through this, you know? So I'm concerned I'm just going to end up like slathering this thing all over the place without paying attention. Shit. That's gold done and the skin done, and I know I said we were finished there, but I need to add northern oil to the base and the silver, which the painting guide was nice enough not to mention. So just a little bit more, just I feel like I keep saying that, but yeah, actually just a little bit more now.
there's a bit I missed that is supposed to be brown. Fuck it. I'll do that. I'll do that later. I can't be arsed doing that right now. I'm so sick of having to do things I've already missed. I'll just get the paints ready for myself and I'll get that as soon as the stream's over. Because Jesus Christ, was this a lot more complicated than I expected. Ah well, at least it turned out nice. The camera isn't going to do it justice, guys, but here you go. Now just to focus just a little bit so you guys can see it properly. Focus, just up to 60. There you go. There we are. That's him finished. Well, apart from like the additional basing and the bit I just mentioned, but nitpicking, just nitpicking. Alright. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We're going to be raiding out in a second. 2 seconds. I'm just going to do my usual stuff. Just put socials in the chat. There's my... Oop, freaking misspelling shit. 2 seconds. There's my Discord. And yeah, there we go. Now we're going to be raiding out. Let's see who's online, right? Oh yeah, I said I was going to be raiding to Hellsave. Let's see if Hellsave is still online. Is he? Oh, he is, and he's playing Subnautica. Nice. Why is he back in Subnautica? I thought he finished that. Oh wait, no. It wasn't. He was playing Sub-Zero. Yes. So this is him actually playing the first one. Yeah, I'm typing into raid Subnautica. Fuck, I was not paying attention. Raid Subnautica end up. I bet we'd end up raiding like the official company's page or something if I did that. Alright, cue that up. Ah, there we go. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again on Friday. Alright, bye guys. Bye.